Howdy, fellas and fellows. Let you all jump in here. We're gonna start with Brian tonight.
Yeah, because remember Friday, like the 29th or whatever the fuck it was, he's like, I was busy all day because it's the first of the month. I told y'all he gets disability.
We're gonna prove
I mean,
that.
I can prove it right here. I mean, the fucking direct express card.
So, before I get into this, I did want to state something. There's a really good possibility that there is going to be a 73 Charger coming to the channel.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see how everything goes. But with
Bro,
that,
what are you into?
but hopefully it pans out because that'd be kind of cool, I think. So yeah, wait till Dad's ready to go, and we'll get into this. Get up where I can see some of your guys' comments.
Roll whenever you want to roll, bro. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
They were all up at Hawthorne Medical over in North Dartmouth, so it was all in the same medical complex. I didn't have to be going here and there. Sometimes I got to go out to St. Anne's in Fall River with 3 of our residents.
Now the reason why we're doing this is because this card right here, Brian's on disability. That's a green dot card or what?
A direct express card. That is a direct express card. Google it.
I got a text
Google direct express
link
card.
to a video. Hey, Brian, Java went off his nut again. I said, oh, really? He said,
Ain't no
oh, yeah,
fucking
he's
bank
pissed
card.
off at you. And a couple other people. I said, oh, really?
That's a disability
He
card.
said, yeah. He said,
What the fuck that is? It's not from the
He
state,
put it-
but
And not a VA disability.
no. That's direct express. That you're either getting SSI or SSD on
what I
that.
like about you, just like Samson,
You ready?
you prove everything for me. In your attempt at trying to show how emotionally sane and stable you are, you prove how you're batshit crazy and you have the emotional stability of a bag of rats in a fucking meth lab.
Why would you have a bag of rats in the meth lab? Wouldn't the
I
rats
tell
be
you,
running
that's
around?
your way.
I mean, I've been in a meth lab before and I ain't never seen no fucking bag
So-
of rats.
That's
You guys
your way
ready?
of proving how much you don't care. That's
Look
what
at
the
this.
theme seems to be. You don't care what I say. You don't care what I say.
That
Dude,
is a direct
you
express
don't care
card.
what I say, and
That's
that's
the
the
See?
reaction
Look.
you get.
See the lines?
That's how quickly you fucking melt
See
down
the
in
lines?
a series of videos going off your
That's a
fucking
disability card.
top. I would hate to
That's
see
for
what
people
you
that
would
get
do if you
disability
did
that
fucking
don't want to
care.
use a bank account. So
They have to lock you up
their
in a
check gets
rubber room
deposited
in a
on their card
straitjacket.
at like 1 o'clock in the morning the night
Pump
before the
you
first.
full of enough
or the first.
Thorazine to be able to feel it was safe to turn you loose to wander the halls in a bathrobe and pink bunny slippers.
So Brian's
Well,
on
your
good
eyes
old
it,
disability.
you mumbling to yourself. Dude, you realize how much of a fool you make yourself? You know?
It's like
But
he
actually,
shows his apartment basically, dude. I mean,
why
that's
do you
his
keep
front room
calling
that
me
he
Kevin
sits on.
Powell?
If you really want some smoking, it's your front room.
I know
Everybody
how to
sits in
fucking
there.
read. Maybe I gave you
The
too much
fucking front
credit.
door
You
is
didn't
right
even know how to
there,
read,
dude.
you stupid
I mean,
motherfucker.
You
Yeah, I
stupid
know that from
motherfucker.
this Kevin Turner. He lives 3 blocks from me. We've known each other for 18, 19 years. It's a friend.
Long enough to let somebody use
I
your
just share his
YouTube channel.
account with him. You know, since early last year, I didn't want to set up another account.
Why is
I've made
that?
no secret of who I am. Brian Cabral. Some people call me Uncle Brian. I kind of like
It must be his name if he's got a direct express card.
Mhm.
I mean, Social Security's not going to give you a fucking card.
MasterCard
You
knows
know,
I'm Brian Cabral. My healthcare card, Mass Health, they know I'm Brian Cabral.
Mass
So you
Health.
that doesn't seem to
Google
know that.
Mass Health. I'll bet
Guess
you
what,
that
John?
is fucking
Now you
Medicaid
know
for
that.
fucking
Don't worry, I'm
his
not
area.
worried about you getting my credit card number. You can't do anything without the 3-digit prefix code or a PIN to use at an ATM. Well, you don't have possession of my card anyway, so you can't use it at an ATM.
What is
Sure,
it?
so-
Or to purchase anything
Mass
in the
Health?
store.
I said, or you
You
want
gotta
it?
punch in a
Okay.
pin. Coming out with a cold. The fucking rain sucks here, man. It sucks. But I'm not worried about you getting my number here and going to a store
Why?
and
It's a
buying
direct express card. I mean,
a few more bottles of
It's
soda
insured.
that you can drink and fill
I
them
mean,
up
all you have
with
to do is
gas
call them up and be like, hey, man, somebody stole my card, and they take care of that shit.
So in case someday you get that Bel Air run,
Okay.
and you run through that
So
first,
folks, what'd you say it was, Dad?
Mass Health.
Well,
It's-
yeah,
I guarantee you it's a Medicaid card. It's a Medicaid card for the state of Massachusetts. I promise you.
So the max income for Mass Health, and you can Google this your guys' selves, is $2,382 per month.
Right, he's 100% on disability, folks. And he's not on SSD, he's on SSI. He gets his shit on the purse. He didn't even work enough to draw SSD. So I told you, Brian, you fuck with the wrong ones, dum-dum.
Is this why you want to get off YouTube? Come on. Come on, boy.
You're going to go and talk about everybody else sucking off the titty of government and everything else. Look at you, motherfucker.
Soda bottle.
Because here's how it works. Hold on. Here's how disability works, folks. If you work the majority of your life, even if you're 30, man, and you've worked since you're 18, if you was to get disabled all of a sudden, you would draw SSD. At least up to a certain amount, then SSI would kick in and pay the rest of that money. But the only way you draw SSI for your whole check is if you never worked at all, hardly. You paid nothing into Social Security. People that never paid nothing in draw SSI, Social Security insurance. People that actually worked and could become disabled draw SSD, Social Security disability.
But I don't really want to bring politics into it, but it fits him. This all fits
100%. It's just like he's so stupid. He shows his fucking front room in his apartment talking about
him. Probably government housing.
Auntie Billy lets me sit in and smoking and shit. It's your fucking front room, dude. I mean, that's where everybody sits when they come in your front door. They see that.
Hey, hang on. He likes to say Auntie Billy's a nurse. There's no fucking way.
No way in hell, dude. Unless she's a crackhead nurse, there ain't no fucking way she's a nurse and she lives like that.
No, I'm not
Think
even
about that.
Not even saying. Think about it. The household income has to be under $2,000 a month.
They're not. Yeah, but if they're not married, they just live together. They can sneak it around. You know what I mean? That's not even the point. The point is, Auntie Billy's are a nurse, dude. They make good money. You ever seen a nurse live like Brian and them live?
No.
You are such a lying piece of shit, Brian.
Gas. Man, she got it running for like 5 minutes, maybe, you know.
Elmo cuts you really good.
Soda bottle full of gas. I'm not worried about paying for your soda bottles to put gas in to keep the belly running. I'm not worried about you going online and giving my number.
No, because
You know,
at
to
the max,
purchase,
the most you'll ever have on that
set
motherfucker
ahead of
because you gotta
us,
pay your
you know,
bills is probably $2.
Rowdy
I
Rocket.
mean,
Bel Air. No, that's the old.
people like
that's
you, that's
right
what I'm
there.
saying. Motherfuckers like you, that ritual life, they smart enough the other way, dude. I mean, if you dumb shit, the proof is in the pudding, as Mr. Cabal was
Four
saying.
shift with a console.
You make my
Put
job
headers on
easy.
there too, yeah. I've had people tell me that they would pay for you to do a fucking live stream.
Don't you think this man
You
had a
get your
Capital
fat
One
ass on
card?
that
He would
fucking
show the
car.
full
You get it
card.
up off the ground, you get in there and put headers on that fucking thing.
Or something.
Correct,
People
he
would pay
showed
to
his health
watch
card.
you
I
try
told
to
you it was
do
a
that.
disability, Medicaid card. I mean,
Seriously, Java. You know, dude, man, you might want to do something with those eyes. The head rocking and rolling and reeling, and then you're squinting, and then suddenly
and
your
it's
eyes
even better,
pop
folks.
open and they'll practically
make no
jump out of your
mistake about
fucking
it. If
head.
he was a disabled veteran, he wouldn't be having one of them cards. He wouldn't be drawing SSI or SSD.
Yep.
You know, really, you might have a medical
Totally
condition.
different program.
I keep seeing that commercial on TV with that lady. It's not glaucoma. I know glaucoma. I know people that have had that.
Dude,
Yeah, I smoke weed.
I
And
can't
my
believe you
eyes
showed
gets
us.
right. It helps. There's a new one. This lady keeps coming on TV.
You showed
with a
Direct
commercial.
Express card? Picture
She wears
one?
dark sunglasses because she has Popeyes.
It's the
Her
same,
eyes
I mean, the
pop out of her head.
same lines
Just
on
like
the
yours.
card,
Oh,
everything.
it is. It's 100%.
She's embarrassed
Direct
and she
Express
hides it with dark sunglasses. But she found the right medication and she no longer has Popeyes. Don't worry.
We just popped in. You'll see a lot of you guys are popping in here.
Yeah.
This Brian Cabral is on disability. This is a Direct Express card. Go
Direct
back and live.
Express.
I'll show that.
And state Medicaid.
Yep.
In his state.
I'm not
He
going to
shows
call
the
you
cards.
Popeye from now on. Nope. Like
Good.
the Billy Joel song. You'll always be Jabba to me. Don't worry, you're not going to become Popeye. You know. You'll always be Jabba.
That's just more proof he was
I
never a
wanna do
veteran.
something
If he
about
was a
that.
veteran, the
Not
only way he would be able to
scaring
draw,
kids with that shit, you know
well,
what I
I mean, he could still draw,
You might
but
think you're a
the only
big
way he
fat
would draw
frog
SSI
coming
or
out there
SSD
and
if he
you
got
see it as
disarmed
a
with
fly
a
and you're fucking hungry.
because he's a
And I
disabled
hear about
vet.
you
That's a
blaming-
totally different program.
You're blaming your poor health on your parents, playing the poor little victim. Oh, well, you know, it's my family. Listen, let me tell you something, pal.
Direct Express is solely
I've known many people,
for
kids I grew up with their parents. When I was much younger, I had aunts and great uncles that they were kind of fat. My cousins were not fat like that. You want to know why? They didn't let themselves get fat like that, you stupid motherfucker. They stayed active, watched what they ate. You know what I mean? Which is what I do. I'm pretty much a normal weight. 6 foot, 100. I go between 100 and
He probably gets food
85 to
stamps too.
195, depending on the
I'm willing to
season.
bet.
Spring, more active. Summer,
Yep.
more active, doing more things, especially out on the road with the guys. The winter, yeah, you're home more. You don't get to do as much outdoors. I put on a few pounds. I don't have a gut. I ain't fat. I think I pretty much look normal. I try to stay in shape.
You fucking
You know?
dude gets on my nerves, dude. But so what? Your
due to my
mentality is
involvement
different
with
than everybody
Kenny
else.
the Crew.
What good for you?
How do I say this? I'll just say that there were times when we have involvement with other guys. Some of the places we go and events we attend. And let's just say it pays to be in good shape. Okay? See if you can figure that out, you stupid motherfucker. Guy like
Hold
you
on.
in that condition,
Stop.
you get the fuck beat
You
out of
understand what he's claiming, right?
Bad mood, having a period.
Do you guys understand what he just
You know what I mean?
said?
Stop blaming your parents. All you do is
Rewind
blame
that and listen to what
everybody.
he
Make
just said.
excuses.
Seriously.
Blame everybody.
Huh?
No, your biggest
Can you
problem
not
is
Just
you.
now, I just now got on Facebook.
In
I
a
was
bad
seeing what
mood,
Jeff
having
sent
a
me
period.
yesterday.
Okay? See if you can figure that out, you stupid
A
motherfucker.
little more than that.
Guy like you in your condition.
Rewind that shit. Listen to the words he says.
Cool.
See if y'all can put it together.
How do I say this? I'll just say that there were times when we have involvement with other guys. Some of the places we go and events we attend. And let's just say it pays to be in good shape. Okay? See if you can figure that out.
This is more of I'm a biker. I'm in a club.
You get the
He's
fuck
saying
beat
he
out of
rolls
you
with
by a
people
girl
and they have to
in a
be
bad mood,
ready to
having a
get down
period.
when it's time to get down.
You know what I mean? Stop blaming your parents. All you do is blame everybody. Make excuses. You
I
blame
guarantee that
everybody.
motherfucker probably gets a 533 too.
No, your biggest
I
problem
bet
is
you money.
you. You know, I try to be a nice
Did you
man.
ever show the number?
Offered very respectful, constructive criticism. And believe me, you had people on your ass long before I came along with your antics on here. You already
Told you!
Shit.
Direct Express card, 100 for
Told you how
5332.
fucking stupid you
I
are.
told you. How would I know he had his fucking number on
Bragging
his
on
card?
your Bel Air and bragging on your mechanical ability. And you obviously proved yourself. You don't know shit about shit.
Yeah, you're proving it right now, punk.
Oh yeah, what have you done?
You ain't never been in no
I think it's safe
military.
to say
That's
what
for
I've
sure.
done. Something you could have never done. With 3 vehicles. I have a life. I have a history.
Yeah, man, I've been involved prison and jail. Guarantee fucking to you. There's nothing wrong with that.
You never disappointed me.
As long as they ain't
I'm not
for
trying to
fucking
relive my youth on
kitty
you.
shit. Or
I
rape.
have things in my life that carry far more importance. My family. The older I get, the more I appreciate
You
the
knew it
things
began
that
with
really
five,
mean
because
the
that's
most
what
to me.
most of them begin with 5332.
As much as I love Kenny and the Crew and Howie Davidson's, even they don't come in.
I want to say thanks to everybody that's checked in. A lot of you guys that, even on here, but on Facebook and stuff, it really means a lot. As for Brian, I do want to say something. My grandfather's on. He's a disabled veteran. And Brian, he don't got one of these.
No. Let's not even try to entertain that shit. Not even close. They're not even close to the same program, guys. Disabled veterans, they draw their disability from something totally separate than this. That is a Direct Express card for SSI or SSD. That means that Brian does not even have a bank account at a fucking bank, dude. Well, hold on, maybe he could. But most of the time, people that get them cards, they get them cards because they don't want to wait on a paper check and they have to cash a paper check. So you get a Direct Express card. That way you can get your money a little early and fucking, you know. But if you have a bank account, you can get it at the exact same time as it comes on that card. So he's more likely to have a bank account, dude.
Before my daughters, my grandson Artemis, my soon-to-be grandson Benjamin, Auntie Billy, my late sister
I'm
that
wondering
passed
that
last
none of
year,
these
10
people
years
really
younger than me,
exist.
my brother, my sister-in-law, all my friends here. This is what means the most to me, the things I enjoy doing with them. What do? You sit around, burping and farting and whining and fucking around with a couple of junk cars.
Which I knew when he said
atheist
last
up on
Friday
me.
or whenever the first was. Or there was a week, the Friday before the first.
You know
He even
something
said,
like-
I didn't do nothing yesterday because I was busy all day. I bet you was. You got running around spending that money.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a hell of a week, but correct me if I'm wrong. But can a non-veteran volunteer at a veterans facility? Like chaperoning veterans and all that stuff? Like, I don't know if they can. I've been told they can't, but I don't know.
What I want to know is, what are you getting disability for? Is it for your mental state? It's probably his mental, because of the way he talks and shit. He's probably, just like me and everybody else a little slow. You know what I mean? It tries to be so fucking small.
Well, instead of just being real.
It would have to be physical or mental or both. I mean, and I don't want to hear anybody go, well, it's retirement. No,
One day you
retirement
will
don't
be
come on
famous.
that kind of car. That's
Maybe
different.
you will make a name for yourself on here. Because I tell you, dude, if you keep having these emotional breakdowns on here, and then attempt to show how sane and rational you are.
There is an
try to
income
prove-
limit
I don't know
to
what
be
you're
on
trying to prove what
state
to, sure,
insurance
prove
like
it.
that.
Well, the only thing you proved to me is that you don't know how to fucking read and how to
You
spell
can't
a
make
name.
over so much money. It's a
You
law.
don't know
It's
the
like
difference
it's laws
between
and
Turner and
Saturday,
Tyler.
but every state has their own
Can
version
you
of
read my
Medicaid.
name? I'll make a deal with you.
Massachusetts.
See my
I'm
middle
doing
initial there. If you can figure out what my middle name is, I won't make a jogger video for a week. How's that? Fair enough?
Alan.
Alan?
You know? What are you trying to prove?
Oh, but
You are
did
emotionally
it for me.
insecure.
Yeah,
You feel inferior to people. You're trying to make yourself superior to people by proving exactly how inferior you are. You do have some psychological issues.
So do you.
You prove it yourself,
Exactly.
you know? But maybe one day you will be famous.
Hey Brian, I bet you looking back, you're just like Rich and Barry. I bet you wish you would have never.
I'll tell you
fucked
what,
with
man.
us.
I'll tell you what. I wish one of these fucking Stone Valley YouTubers, the big ones, would take your name and pick it up on it and fucking
Your name
and
will
find
be
out you
remembered.
took
People say, hey,
a cup of coffee with that
that
hat
guy
on.
on YouTube, that Java guy, man, did you ever see his?
Okay, the next video we'll get into, I have to put a fucking warning. If you're queasy or anything like that, do not watch this video. We're about to see the man, the myth, the legends cracked in, and it may be traumatizing to some viewers.
Right.
Ceiling that's strapped here doing nothing, it
Now
circulates
check
throughout
this
the
out.
room.
This is his front room in
You
his
know.
apartment, dude. In that big white apartment complex.
Happy Monday.
How's
How
it
you
going,
doing?
Bruce?
Does
How was your
this look
weekend?
like the
Oh,
home
yeah.
of
Oh,
a
say,
RN?
say.
The front
Catching
room
up
in a
on
house
something.
of
I had a
an
series
RN
saved on DVR.
that ain't hooked on
The
drugs or
Dark
something.
Side of
I mean, shouldn't an RN have better stereo equipment than the 1980s fucking stereos?
I mean, and before Brian goes, this ain't my front room. This ain't, fucking ain't your front room, dude. I'll prove it here in a minute, dude. Because you can go watch the video of where they show you outside of Brian's house because of his address on his package.
Exactly.
That's the bay window.
football. It
His
also
front
is
door
outside of the 90s.
with a deadbolt on it. It's going to pop up over here in a minute. That is his front door. When you come in the front of his building and you go to his door and knock, that's the door you come in.
Wow. Must be some evil spirits in here.
Every
Yeah,
decoration he's got in that house. I knew when I seen his fingernails, dude, being as dirty as they was, something was up with him. Because he's not a mechanic.
Famous 10-second bottle cap.
I mean, I'm a mechanic, folks, and I can show you my fingernails. They are not dirty like that.
All this stuff looks like it's
That is
stolen from
dirt.
a
Little
Goodwill.
Frisbee's
Huh?
invitation.
All this stuff in his house is
Setting
stolen
a
from a
world
Goodwill.
record of
Yeah, it's all been
3.
picked out of the trash. I mean, for the most part. I mean, but the speakers and shit, hey man, I think it's decent, man. I love that old stereo shit, man. I mean,
Sitting behind me up on the couch. And people would see him, hey, there's Felix. He'd pop his head up once in a while.
Dude's got so much class. He don't even have real curtains, folks.
Try to hog up the camera.
But he's
steal my
got this
glory.
money and he's doing so good in life. The motherfucking cocksucker don't even have real curtains, man. Look,
Right?
I'm gonna
What
turn
that-
that away because I could
What the
get
fuck
in
you call
trouble
that?
again.
that's a deadbolt, homie. They don't have that. Don't say that's going into your master bedroom. Well, who you got locked in it? You need a key to get out of
I
it?
like it that way.
Because
And anyway,
you need a
I
key to get in
mentioned
that if it's
yesterday,
locked. You can't just flip a
I
switch
guess
from the
my
other side of
newest,
that door.
And y'all see
Brian
them
Ruby.
mirrors? They've got those little circle mirrors.
I'm still waiting for
In a
the
video, I'm gonna
official.
show you
As
the
of
circle
now,
mirrors
you know,
in
I'm
the
not
background,
bragging. I
where
have
he's sitting on his
13, but I'm
couch.
not bragging. Loyal, faithful, loving, trusting, devoted, Brian Ruby's.
And look how small it is. Imagine, that's his front room, guys. That's an efficiency apartment.
Wants to be number 14.
Again,
but
now that
it's
y'all are hopping in, I want to stress Brian Cabral is on disability.
Yeah, go back and watch
Go
the
back
first
and watch
part.
the live. He's on. He's got. It shows his Direct Express card, which
Yeah.
is and his fucking state Medicaid card.
And if you doubt it, Google, does Direct Express cards start with 5332? Most of them start with 5332. He shows his state Massachusetts Medicaid card.
The announcement.
He ain't. He's disabled.
came across it by
100% on
accident.
disability. Sucking off
I
the
was just
teeth.
scrolling on here.
Yeah, he wants to talk about everybody else sucking off
Log
the
on,
government.
it shows
He's
like
just
a
as bad.
feed and Well,
Which
the
if
same
you need
shit.
disability, you're on
Other guys
disability.
do
I
the
don't.
same shit with their
I
cars.
support that 100%. But
Don't
act like you're not. That you're so much better than that. Like you're doing so good. You got all this money. You know.
Yay! I don't know about you, but I'm fucking thrilled. Anything for content to try to make money. That's what it comes down to. I've said it before. I'll say it again.
And people like you do content for
There's no
attention
way to make a dime
because
on
it's
here.
the only way you can get any validation and feel
Not
like
many
you're somebody.
people would be on YouTube, and that's a fact, Jack. They're out there
Damn,
hustling
Dad.
money any way they can.
I'm glad we both agree.
And then there are those of us that are not. Because we have a little bit of self-respect, pride, dignity. We don't panhandle. We don't beg for stuff.
Exactly. Another attention vampire.
And now I guess this new trend.
Exactly.
It came up on the feed and I saw a thumbnail.
Emotional vampire.
And I
Man.
see, hi Brian. Yeah.
Suck off your emotions to feel like he's
I guess,
valid in the world.
I don't know if he's trying to impersonate a radio
But
DJ.
the
that
main
moves
point
on air
is,
traffic
he
control.
guaranteed was never in the
He's
military
like
with
trying
that
to
fucking
look all
car.
cool.
Can I say something though? Like something I really do think is cool. I like the old trimmer on the door, like around the windows. Like back in the 20s, that room probably looked beautiful when that place was built. Now it looks like smoked in, and
That's what I mean.
I mean,
And like again, that's his front room. Look how small it is. That's an efficiency apartment. It fits with
it's
everything.
no
else.
different than Java.
No different job except he might have a wall
Slouch-
separating his
slouched
bedroom from his
over the
fucking
chair.
front room. That's it.
With headphones on. And next to him, I can't tell if it's a poster behind him or a big life-size doll, a toy. It's hard to tell. Maybe it's just a poster.
He'll do a
I
video
don't know.
here in a minute of him
Or she
selling
goes to
shit.
Comic-Con,
It looks like.
puts on green Spock gears, and he's still sleeping in Star Trek pajamas. But it's that anime. You know what that anime is? Those Japanese cartoons they make.
Talking about
Little
putting new
kids
kitchen
watch, I
cabinets
guess
in his
you like
kitchen and
to-
shit.
Listen. Most of y'all know this, I'm sure, but he means anime, and a lot of anime isn't for children; it's for adults. I don't even watch the shit. I don't really care for the shit. I've never watched one of them.
Man, don't let him. Man, guys, you want to hear a true story what happened about a week ago, man? And I haven't. I lost a lot of respect for us over this shit. Just so you guys know.
You're gonna tell another one of your famous Jack Lord of Whoppers, aren't you?
Listen, man. I was down the road helping a buddy put an engine the other night. And I said, no, I'll be home. I pop in the house, dude. And you know what I walked into? I walked into a 6'4" fuzzy wolf. This dude had a wolf fucking costume on, just sitting here going to town. I about had a heart attack, man. I was like, what the fuck is that in the chair? I busted the door and said, oh shit, dad. I was like, that's somebody sound like awesome in that suit.
Don't make me laugh. It hurts me to laugh. It's not funny.
So now we know Austin is a furry.
Rawr.
And it's like Ninja Warrior demons and, you know, it's like Transformers, you know that kind of shit, you know what I mean?
Transformers.
It looks like a big
anime,
life-size
dumbass.
one that's like standing up next to him. And he's announcing how you can subscribe to his, I think it's called Fans Only. I'll get to fans in a minute. It's called Fans Only, where you pay, you subscribe, you have
I
to
thought
pay
you was
monthly
all
fee.
up to date on all
Watch
this internet
videos
shit
that will
because
only be available
you run
on
Facebook
this
groups that have
channel,
300,000
private,
subscribers.
not
Blah,
for the
blah,
general public.
check, listen.
You need to pay for the honor
Oh,
and
man,
privilege to
I
be able
thought
to
so.
watch these videos.
We just
That will
watched
be
one where
on
he
it.
said that
I guess
fucking
he's
somebody
planning on making it.
$50,000. This man's on disability, Social Security, and state Medicaid. Says he turned down 50 grand. Think about that. Think about that. He lives on $1,200 a month, 13, whatever
It's a lot,
Massachusetts allows for Social Security because every state's different. That's why he lives on a month, but he turned down $50K. And he gets paid on the first, so he draws SSI because his shit came in, what, the 28th, 29th? The first this time was on the weekend, so he would have got paid the Friday before. The third was on a weekday the next week, so he don't get paid on the third. He draws SSI. That means that he did not work enough in his life to draw SSD. So all this see him talking about having these jobs, he is a lying motherfucker. He might have had jobs, but they didn't add up to nothing. There was no time
Once
spent
again,
at him
I
to
guess
get
he
paid
went
enough
to
into the
another one of my
government
videos and he's doing
to
his
draw his money now.
creative editing and he'll add his commentary to it. Hey, I guess the guy has nothing better to do with his life, you know. But he's
Yeah,
not
Brian, I
playing
think it's
with
really
himself.
best, man, if you just stay off
With
YouTube.
Japanese ninja warrior toys or whatever the fuck
Because
he's into. That
it doesn't matter if you go ghost until next year around this time. I'll just come back on your ass again.
I'm not gonna get off your ass, dude. I mean, unless you delete all your. I was thinking about that earlier. I mean, you're a liar.
Well, anyway,
dude. You're a predator.
you know, I forgot all about it. Sanford has one of those too.
You're worse than Java,
Fans
man.
only. You know, it's kind of funny. This Dr. Phil's, what I heard, he said he doesn't like Sanford either. But he's turning into Sanford. Out here to hustle a fucking buck any
Does
week.
anybody understand this? Didn't he make an apology about he was wrong about he was up to his biggest
Oh, yeah,
mistake?
Sign up for his, you know, secret.
And how he was closing his
secret
channel down
video
because
network
Uncle
and
Tony
pay
ignored
monthly
him
fee.
and he made up all these lies and he
There's
apologized to Uncle Tony's
also,
family for
he has
making up
some
all these lies on him.
commentary added to
But
it.
now he's back to talking shit about Uncle
You know,
Tony.
about
I
how
don't
you can
sure
sign
understand
up
it, dude.
and
He's
what
so
you will
fucking
be,
fake.
what you have the
He's worse than
privilege of
Java.
viewing
I'm
with your
telling you.
membership. Because he needs the support. He needs people to support his channel. Really? I don't need anyone to support my channel. How many of you watching this right now are dependent on YouTube to support your channel? Huh? Why does he need support? You tell me. What cost factor goes into what I'm doing right now? Didn't cost me anything. It's a little of my time.
It
Same with
really
him.
explains so much how he just
But he
sits
said
here all the time and
he needs to
you don't even have to
support
do
his
that.
channel to keep providing content to his loyal, from what I hear in his live streams when he's talking about me and other people.
And for those of you that don't know, I'm sure a lot of you know who Uncle Tony is. Another good channel. I mean, no problem with the guy. So Brian's original channel, which is Brian Cabral, there's no videos on there at all. He's deleted all of them. But this is the channel description to this day. This is the channel description. I just want to apologize on here. I apologize for my lies and trolling Tony. I am seeking professional help. I was a UTG fan. After being ignored, I went off. I hope Tony, his family, and fans can forgive me.
Now keep in mind, he says a lot in that because he claims that he's this calm, mellow person that doesn't get angry, doesn't get mad. This is all in fun. But he went off. So yeah, he's got anger issues. Obviously, another man ignored this man
Like
that he's
at
never
any
met
given
in his
time,
life,
there's like 9,
and
10,
he got his
11,
panties
12,
all up in
maybe
him.
13 or 14 people watching.
They climbed all the way up in that.
He needs to keep them happy, providing them with future content, and also to help support his project bills so that he can finish them sooner. So I guess he don't want to pay for it out of his own fucking pocket. He needs to make money now for his projects like with Sanford and my ex-boyfriend, Cabbage Patch Kid. So he can keep providing content for his loyal, faithful viewers. You know what I'm saying? Is that cool or what? He has a fan page, fan group. You know, I have fans too. I got two. I got this one here. It's on reverse. The heat's been on kind of low at night. It's been getting cool now, down into the high 30s at night.
Man, that fucking
And it's on
room
reverse.
is
This
pretty
house
cool.
has 10-foot ceilings in every room. Our bedroom down here.
It's not
my
a
bed here,
house.
Our living room, dining room,
It's a
bathroom,
fucking
kitchen.
apartment, dog.
Elmo got you good.
And a few pickle sniffers. Pay attention.
You
Hot
probably
air
don't even have your
rises,
own
cool
thermostat.
air settles. So what happens is with 10-foot ceilings, there's a nice thick
mean
layer
heat
of
rises,
warm air that's
asshole?
risen to the top and it just sits there.
Fuck.
And the cool air is down at, you know, the floor level. With the fan on reverse, it's pulling the cool air up. It blends it with a warm layer of air at the top, and then it bounces it back down. And the whole room has the same even temperature, and it's nice and comfortable.
Man, you would stick to
And it
that
actually
ceiling
saves on the
touch
heat
it.
because it's using the natural heat that's risen to the ceiling that's trapped there doing nothing. It circulates it throughout the room. You know, pickle sniffers. Did you understand that? Please don't make me have.
Please don't repeat it, man.
Anyway, you know, I have fans still. He's not the only one. I have this fan here. I have this fan. It's all my antiques and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing matches. I like it that way.
Do y'all see another door in that room besides that door? I mean, I haven't seen beside
Andy
him,
Billy
but
calls that my Morticia Adams chair.
I wouldn't be surprised if you don't live in an efficiency apartment and share a bathroom.
And
But
it's
you like
safe to
rent a
say.
room. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said he lived in a boarding house.
That's my
Yeah, like he
second
rents
fan.
a room.
I bought that at auction. It's 175 years old. Still in good shape. Considering it's made in China. Yeah, I guess China makes some good shit. Some of their cams and lifters that are crap, according to Uncle Sanford. China makes good fucking pan, I tell you. I thought it was Japanese. And I was told, no, it's from China. And I guess through the years it's been used as an ornamental purpose. Yeah, it looks nice on the wall, huh?
Who gives a shit? Like,
I haven't done a thing to it. I bought this about 6 years ago at auction up in Boston.
I'll bet you did.
Or I bought a few other things. So anyway.
With your one-room efficiency.
That's it. You know, hey, Uncle Brian has fans too. That's my number one fan. That's my number two fan. Made in China. Proof that China does make a good product. They just make shitty lifters and cams, you know what I mean? And Dr. Phil was trying to hustle more money. It's kind of funny though. What I understand, I think he even said, somebody said, yeah, he even said, you know, when he was talking about you, Brian, he said, he doesn't have a problem with you know, talking about Sanford because he doesn't like Sanford either. But it's kind of funny. Hey, Dr. Phil, you are turning into Sanford. You're just like him. You have a big ego now. You've developed a narcissism, an arrogance.
The shit
And
he
you're
said,
doing
it makes
everything you
sense.
can
Yeah,
to fucking
Tony
hustle
Norton.
money from people
It
on
makes
here,
sense.
just like Sanford. Talk about being a fucking...
hell yeah, fasting.
Okay, have a great Monday. Oh, before I forget, as
Fasting
you know,
said he contacted
can't
Don
spread
Shipley today.
negativity.
It's the Stolen Valor
Dr.
guy.
Phil said
Fuck
that's
yeah,
wrong.
and-
People shouldn't
yeah,
spread
fuck
negativity.
yeah.
I went
I
through
mean,
this already.
That's a direct express card, man, if you're watching. I mean, 100%. Google it. 532 is the beginning number. I mean, and a Massachusetts Medicaid card. He's not a veteran. If he's a veteran, the only way he would draw SSI or SSD when he became disabled is if he had a dishonorable discharge. Because then he wouldn't be able to get nothing from being a disabled veteran. He would have to draw it from the other side. If he's a disabled veteran, he would draw it from the veterans area,
So
his disability.
Dad's gonna rip Brian a new one on this one, next one, and we're gonna have some Rich and Barry content. But don't worry, tomorrow night or next night, whenever we come back, we'll be back on Brian.
Well, happy Friday.
Well, I'm gonna rip him a new one.
Before I get started, heard something interesting. Sanford
yeah,
put up
he
a
said-
video, and it was pretty lengthy, and he gave a disclaimer at the beginning saying that if you don't like watching long videos, you might want to shut it off right now. But at least watch the first 30 seconds so he can get paid. Yeah, he said that. He did. Talk about arrogance.
Why is that arrogance, man?
Now I get to the
I
real
mean,
heart of the matter here.
I don't get it.
Due to the fact that my 13, count of 13, but I'm not bragging. 13 loyal, faithful, loving, trusting, devoted.
Look at his
friend,
fingernails, man.
uh,
There's something up with it. Listen,
Well,
only people
my-
that have fingernails like that are like
my TikTok
crackheads,
series
shit
I
like that,
started,
dude.
they asked me to do
I
another
mean,
one.
mechanics
That's what
that
we call the first one I
don't
did, my
clean their
TikTok
fingernails at
video
all.
of
I mean,
Brian.
they are
Richard,
black,
Brandon,
dog.
all
I
steel,
mean-
all metal. The exception of the clear plastic top
And they're
shield.
cleaning this compared to what they are, because he's a
Cutting
trash picker,
blade.
dude. That's what he probably does every day. He probably gets up and rides his bike, picks up cans,
Drawer.
shit like that.
Once it's ground up, you no longer have to unscrew the bottom. Pull out the drawer. There's your ground up Uncle Brian lifter. Magnetize. Won't fall out. Top. Magnetize. You don't have to screw that either. Then I went on to my second tech talk where I talked about, due to the fact I smoke Uncle Brian lifters and cigarettes, I see my roommate Billy lets me smoking, even though I have
It's
smoking.
only
Look
in
at the
your
mirror on
house,
this. Look at the
dude.
I
mirror.
talked about
I don't see another
tech
door in that
talk on
room.
incense. If you recall. First
Is
one,
that even the
Matt
same room,
Champa.
though, man?
I
It's
can't
an
tell.
oriental
Can't tell.
spice that has a beautiful smell, delicious.
But it was a
When I
boarding
talked
house
about
that
the,
explained why that fucking thing's on the back of the on the wall.
Good luck trying to figure out what the fuck this shit's made out of. I have no fucking idea, but it does smell good. And last but not least, patchouli, which is a scent that was very popular with the hippie movement in the late 60s, because let's face it, they didn't take baths and they stunk like a motherfucker. So they used to buy this patchouli spray. It was like a oily type perfume, real cheapy shit. They sprayed it on their balls, their ass crack, their pussy, under their arms, between their boobs, behind their ears, you know what I mean?
It's supposed to be it's-
Anywhere there was body stink, killed it, and it gave you that smell. So if you want to be brought back to the days when you were hanging out at Haight-Ashbury Park listening to the Grateful Dead with the smell of patchouli in the air and Uncle Brian Lifter in the air, this is the one you want. Now, we're going to talk about oil. It's going to be Uncle Brian oil tech talk. As I've mentioned in the past, Uncle Sanford talked about oil in the past, about how you don't need to change your oil. It's just a conspiracy.
Never heard that one.
Major oil companies to get you to change your oil, to buy more, so they can make more money. Oil does not go bad. Oil does not break down. Oil does not lose its viscosity. I wonder how his buddy, the Clip Keeper, feels about that. What he'd have to say about that. Just gets dirty. That's why it gets black. That's why it gets real thin, like watery to it. It's the dirt that does it. Not because it's.
I think he's trying to be funny. That's what I think he's trying to be.
You know, additives that go into oil is simply to keep it from degrading.
Whoever's talking about said.
That's all additives do, to keep it from degrading. You know, heat, friction, wear breaks down oil. When oil breaks down, chemicals begin to build up in the oil. One of them is acidity. It gets very acidic.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Along with other chemicals.
When oil breaks down in your engine, it turns to acid?
Now, for those of you Uncle Sanford pickle sniffers that probably failed 6th grade science class, you know what acidity is? Acid. Do you know what acid likes to eat when it gets hungry? It eats metal.
Oh, it depends on what kind of acid,
It's
asshole.
an engine
There's tons
matter.
of different kinds of acid. I mean, you think you know that being the genius and all.
Along with that,
But-
goes in your engine. Not only
Has
are you
anybody else ever
losing
heard of
protection
acid
between
in
moving
oil?
parts, it's building up in acidity along with other chemicals.
So what happens to a car that's been barn found, that's been sitting there for 60 years with the same fucking oil in it? Why don't it have a hole inside the block?
In spite of what Uncle Sanford says. But he says, I've had oil in cars for 10 years, never changed it. Well, usually because they're not driven because they don't run, they're fucking broken down. So of course you don't need to change your oil in a broken down junk that's sitting in your fucking yard for 10 years, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
So I'm gonna do a tech talk on oil, different types of oil. First up, this is motor oil. Arians, I never heard of the fucking brand. There's a little small auto parts store here. That's those little
4-cylinder.
things, break no
That is
chain.
some generic gas oil.
That is gas station oil for the Middle East.
Car something, not CarQuest, not it. I've never heard of the name. It's been there for a while. And I went in to get something. I went in to get air fresheners for the cars. Passing by, I said, I'll stop and check the place that I go by. I never went in it.
Cars.
Small little place.
Multiple.
You get brake pads, little things, you know. Might be able to get a water pump. If it's common shit, might be able to get a water pump, an alternator, or battery, shit like that. But no extensive line of auto parts. You're not going to get a cam, nail lifters, rocker. You're not going to get a lot of shit. Windshield wiper blades, you'll get, you know, real basic, common shit. They had a rack of this.
Well, I can tell you don't do too many parts stores. You're not going to go to too many parts stores to get a cam lifters off the box anyway. I mean,
Why?
so-
It's great for the lawnmower, great for my snow thrower. What I mean, this is 5W30. Can you read? 4-cycle oil. This you put in any 4-cycle engine, car, motorcycle, any other piece of machinery. That's a 4-cycle, 4-stroke engine. This is what you use in it. Okay?
4-cycle doesn't mean 4-stroke, bud. Just so you know. 4-stroke, 2-stroke.
I guess Sanford's never pulled a valve cover off a car. Maybe she'll pull one off one of his own fucking cars so he hasn't changed the oil in 10 years to take a look at the head. I know. Never had the opportunity through the years to pull a valve cover. I went one time with a friend to a junkyard. He went to buy an engine. Just, you know, just a regular stuff. It was a Chevy 305. 2-barrel.
I think
He
about
had a
lying.
small little Chevy S10 truck. It had a V8 in it.
Rookie.
He had shit to bed. He said, I'm not going to spend the money to rebuild it. Look around the junkyard, see if I can find one cheap, you know. Called Goyette's Auto Salvage. Oh, yeah, I got some over there in the pile over there. I bought a breaker bar, hooked it up to balance it, see if it would turn over. It turned.
I think this
You
is
see
some big ass baloney story is what I
Pull the
think
valve
this
cover
is.
off. Had fucking, and I've seen it in others too. In the cars that were running, they had problems with the noise. They couldn't check out my car, pull it up. Holy shit. This much fucking sludge in there.
Okay.
Some of the valve springs you couldn't see.
he
Them
might
like
get
fucking
you-
anthills covered with
I'm gonna tell you.
dirt.
Huh?
Oil returns all clogged.
When you guys was little,
Fucking
dude, I
mess.
used to buy Impalas and Caprices,
Right.
like
It crystallizes
80
your
to
oil.
85, dude. All the time for people, dude, because they smoke like a fucking
And
freight
it's
train. Got
thermal
305
heat
in them, right?
friction, break down the
I
oil.
buy everyone I could get, man. $100, $200.
Additives of
Guarantee you, bring it
job,
home,
they
pull the
can't
valve
work
cover off,
on
dude,
oil.
and
Oil
every
just breaks down
return,
even faster.
oil return in that motherfucker will be plugged with
Besides it
sludge.
getting much thinner.
I take a couple hundred, I run it through it, clean it out, dude, clean up the fucking head, put it back,
Yeah,
put a new
temperature.
valve cover. A lot of times just put
It's
silicone on
hard
it, put the valve cover
and
back
crusty. Have you ever
on.
pulled sludge
And
out of, you know, inside the head?
A day later,
You go to your
car
car,
gets
you
smoked fucking
scrape
liquid.
it up and it's coming out. in
it's
big
because the
chunks.
returns got so plugged with
Dry
gunk
up,
and
buddy.
shit
Quite
that the
sure.
oil was just
And
sitting
you've
on top of
seen
the
that,
valve
right?
cover, man.
That's what happens when you don't change your oil. Sanford says,
Sitting on
don't
top of the
change
head.
your oil, you don't have to. It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy.
Really. So, Uncle Brian says, change your oil. It's worth it. This is 4-cycle, okay? Any 4-cycle engine, be it a car, motorcycle, piece of equipment.
Any of y'all want to put that in your Harley?
Not to be confused with 2-cycle oil. That does not go in the engine crankcase as a lubricant. That goes in as a fuel additive to be burned in the combustion chamber on 2-stroke, 2-cycle engines, such as dirt bikes, weed whackers, things of that nature. That you get a little containers you have to mix. I think my weed whacker comes in a little, like, not pre-mixed, but it's a pre-sized. I forget how many ounces.
Listen, you can buy in a quart like that. You can buy pre-mixed gas now and oil together already for $20 a fucking gallon if you want. I mean, and every fucking weed whacker motorcycle, everything else takes a different mixture. 50 to 1, 32 to 1.
Every time I go to put more when I use it.
There's not one size fits all for 2-stroke engines, folks.
Because the oil will want to float to the surface. About the gas. Real simple shit. This goes in a crankcase of an engine. 2-cycle oil, not to be mistaken with 4-cycle oil, goes in the fuel. Now, this is vegetable oil, not to be confused with motor oil. This is for an engine. This is for cooking purposes. If you see,
that's like some Sailor shit around here.
This ability to use some for deep fried French fries and french chips.
I'm pretty sure.
Not only can you deep fry things with this, this can be used as a coating.
That means that he lives in a one-room apartment.
Substituting Pam, baking, non-stick. You don't even need to go out and buy Pam spray. That's vegetable sharpening. That's just a different derivative.
There has to be a way to find out, man.
That has repellent that's put in a spray can, but it's pretty much the same thing.
I mean, if he has his address, you can find the property owner. You can call the property owner and say, hey, do you have any apartments for rent? And they would tell you.
Rub this on a cookie sheet.
Brian on one video said he was the owner of these apartments.
Does the same job, non-stick, it works great.
Somebody, him and his brother bought this place and renovated into apartments.
This can be used for many other cooking purposes. This is for cooking.
The place was built.
This is for engines.
Exactly.
Okay?
You can tell by looking at it. It's not a house.
Do not put this in any engine as a lubricant. Do not put this in any food as an additive or a lubricant to create a non-stick surface. We clear on this? You paying attention? I'm not going to do this again.
You try so hard to be funny, dude.
Now that everything's out of the way, once again, hope you had a good week. Weekend's here now, Labor Day weekend, a long weekend. I hope you have fun. Hope you stay safe, and I'll see you again.
Time for some fucking Beamer shit. So before we start this, hey Barry, how's some lawsuits coming, Bubba? Doing pretty good? Did you get the RVs and the Ranger and all that other bullshit?
Listen, you ain't very bright, Barry, so let's talk about how you file it. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go up to the courthouse, right? You're going to find out what clerk you need to file in, what county, what town, what state you file in your county, cool. If not, you might have to come to Clay County, Indiana to file it. Either way it goes, you're going to come to Clay County. You're going to circuit a Superior Court. You're going to say, I want to file small claims. You're going to pay them your $35, $75, whatever the fuck it is down. They're going to say, who you suing? You're going to tell them, Jack Orndorff, Austin Orndorff, 206 Pleasant, Staunton, Indiana. They're going to fucking have a sheriff come serve their papers to us after you pay your money. Then we're all going to go into court, and you're right with what you said. The judge is going to look at the fucking evidence. And you're going to be real fucking sorry you ever filed that fucking claim. But don't worry about that part of it. Just do what the rest of it. Follow
You're going to win. You will win, Bubba.
You will win. Please file. I'll even loan you the money to file, not just add on the lawsuit.
Hello, this is part 2 of Beamer & Son Garage.
Good thing Barry doesn't film it anymore. I mean, Ryan couldn't even learn how to operate a fucking phone.
We showed a video over there showing the crackers.
Good.
And now we're back to this part. So this is Cordial Jamaican.
He is a bow-legged motherfucker. You know how, I think I know how Barry gets into these shows and stuff, guys, and how he gets his car parked sometimes. This fucker walks through these shows with kneecaps on. What do you think that's about? I think that's how he gets his parking shit, dude. He's like, hey, man, I want that tire, man. Step behind this tractor for, I don't know, I'll give you 5 minutes for one tire.
Yeah, you guys check it out. Barry's walking to the show with knee pads on.
pulls it around, and the cornmeal falls on that hoop right there.
So it grinds it up.
It grinds it up.
Show us your elbows, Barry. I bet you got grass stains on them.
This cornmeal comes out on this side.
Oh, that's
And
like
that's
powder.
what the cornmeal is.
Yeah, that sounds like
You didn't know what
You,
cornmeal was,
that's,
huh,
you
Barry?
make cornbread.
Boy,
It's
boy,
great
boy.
for peppering chicken and things you want to deep fry. It's just good. It's good, clean.
60 fucking years he didn't know what cornmeal was.
We appreciate you.
Well, we appreciate
$3 a bag now.
$3 a bag or 2 for $5. You can put it in the freezer. You leave it in this bag, put it in this hot bag in the freezer. It comes up to 1.
Exactly, Don.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
What's this clown walk?
All right, we're gonna go down
Watch
here.
him walk, you guys.
We had a little problem with the other camera. Well, it's crap.
Now,
So we showed you the tractors, we showed the site lady here making cornmeal. Now we're gonna show you some antique cars at the Ohio Antique Machinery Show.
Anybody put your teeth in to go to a car show?
It's just not tractors.
I put mine in if I had
It's
some.
everything. We got a
Hopefully
model,
Tuesday.
Model A, Model
On Wednesday. I'm
That's
better with the milk.
the old
I've
Bill
been battling
County
this shit
Express.
2 years trying to fucking teeth. Take care of your teeth, bro. Or be rich. You're rich, I guess.
Oh, really old. We got a Model T. This is my favorite. Model T truck.
listen to this.
Flatbed. On over here, son. Show the gauges inside there.
How short he is, dude. It's so huge.
If my family had something like this, they haul brick with. They haul brick beds and sides.
Now, I will let all you guys know I will be finding out if that's
Instead of the
true.
load being over top the center, it's catching one end of the leaf spring. That's a weird setup. And we got the flatbed in here. Check through the flatbed.
Well, Barry, he didn't have a lot of practice making vehicles yet, so I mean,
Boy, that's hot too.
one thing Ford's known for, and that's their over fucking engineering.
It'll burn your hand. We got a cool old Jeep over here. Trump for president. I wish he would have been president this second time around. Instead, we're paying $3.19 a gallon.
This man isn't
Got
even
news for
smart
you, still
enough.
paying $3.19 a gallon.
This man still isn't smart enough to keep politics off here. No, I'm just gonna say it here because a lot of people don't watch this. I voted for him. Sue me. But he was the best bet versus the other fucking idiot. But you keep politics off here in your ordinary videos. That's the only other time I'll mention politics ever.
You don't talk about politics, religion, or sexuality, man. I mean, that's just 3 topics you don't talk to strangers about. Hell, I don't even like to talk to some family about. Because it's not worth people get fired up, and it's not worth fighting over, arguing over. I mean, motherfuckers, you want to take their head off over that shit.
Vertical. I believe that's another Johnny Parsons car right there. We're doing a YouTube video, man.
Hey Barry, what would Parsons charge me to fucking insure a 73 Dodge Charger? Curious, I'll find out later.
That's such a good buddy of yours. Don't even say your shit.
I'm talking to the camera.
If she didn't want to chip her, because she's chipping because you get off that fucking razor line.
They're keeping their fucking eye on you because you're wearing. What kind of velvet wears knee pads to a car show?
The kind that fucking likes to get on hands and knees.
Some kind of like red band or something here.
Told you, look at grass stains on his elbows. He's done got a couple more right there. How many tires you get with them, bud?
Take that rollback down through there. Huh?
Now listen to what he says. Listen to what this jealous bitch says.
That's 600. And we really like this because look, son, it says Barry's Ford Mercury.
Oh,
And that's my first name, so we really like that.
one out.
Barry's rollback, which was my
And what, is Ryan not smart enough to shoot on his own without you directing him?
We got another one here from
I gotta rewind this clip so you can actually hear what he
Johnny
says.
Parsons. F600. And we really like this because look, son, it says Barry's Ford Mercury.
Oh,
And that's my first name, so we really like that. Barry's rollback, which was my rollback. It should be mine.
It should be mine.
Then we got another
Why?
one here from
Why should it be yours?
his name is Johnny Parsons. Come in here and show this, son. Johnny Parsons right here. You see his name. Johnny's got an insurance company out of Amelia, Ohio. It's phone number 470-8528. Call in for all your insurance needs. And he does sell cars.
Look at the man's hair.
He's got stuff for
Look at
sale.
the lint and shit in his hair.
Well, that's a good deal, I think. $5,500 for this. It's not a 1950s Willys.
Like it's like a wire brush. You could use his fucking hair to
Check that out.
fucking clean a fucking valve cover. It's all like greasy and matted down and shit.
Bring the grease out. Look how he's bow-legged as fuck. Look at it, dude.
He walks like a baby that's just
65.
now
He
learning how to
claims he
walk.
was an athlete. He was a bow-legged athlete.
Incredible. It's sweet. Go to the inside, son. The car's ready.
Makes you dominator, Special Olympics, buddy.
Interior of the car.
Hey Barry, you know something that your car and that car don't have in common? Yours will never look that good. Hear me out, folks, and this is, I'm probably pulling on this thing and like this, but aren't all of them Mustangs technically 65s because they're 64 and a half, so they're mid-year 64. You might as well call them all 65s. I mean, because the Mustang started in 64 and a half, so, which means
Mustang
1964.
started in 1959, dude.
Oh, bullshit.
Mustang started at the beginning of time, dude. There's been horses forever.
They got a wood show down there, but they must be taking a break.
That's where you had your knee pads for, is the wood show. I told you, like them glory holes and shit. They probably get every pilot between this house and there.
It's like 95
Ryan was probably never so sick of sitting in the
If
car
you watch
waiting on.
Barry walk, he walks like a baby that's just learning how to walk. You know, they like
He's fucking bow-legged.
they're trying to catch their
That's probably why his mom did everything she did for Barry. Barry was probably a little disabled kid, and she always seen him as that.
waddle, 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 waddle.
Well, you got the good camera going, because this will last so long. The other one just scratch right out on it.
Damn Obama phones.
Oh, it's a good part one.
Yeah, this is part 2 of the Ohio Antique Theater Show. And you can see the booths everywhere.
He's got his camera on.
Yeah, your fucking show too, Barry?
I might want to check that one out.
Let's go up here and show a booth, and then we're out of here. It's getting too hot for us.
We gotta hit the
Can you
shade.
say,
Head to the
can you
shade.
say Barry's a
With the
bitch?
vehicles.
Get to the vehicle, the AC.
AC.
Wow.
This guy's got all kinds of stuff. It's got looks like quad tires. 10 by 12. He's got some really antique stoves.
Now I'm into these old antique record players he's got going on right there. And the old,
We'll go down and show him.
check that out. I love antiques are my favorite.
These are my favorite. I love them like
Check
kitties.
that out.
My name is Quack.
I like
That
popcorn.
is so cool. Hey, see, we got the crank on the side of
I
it.
like popcorn. We love strawberries.
My name is Wyatt. I thought Dick was Quack. Don't do drugs. Too much fun to get fucked up.
Don't do drugs. That was more for me.
You'll just want more when they're done. Ow.
You should have turned the camera around and said,
Huh.
this is what happens
Check
when
that.
you're the test mule for the meth lab.
Looks like an old radio. Look at the tubes. Huh.
Hey man, stick your finger down and start touching shit.
I love.
Hope it's gonna plug in the last
Okay,
month or
then.
so. He tells his cat at his own booth, you don't want to be in this YouTube video, move away
That
from your
is
shit.
super cool. Here's you put your dollars, and you get your 50-cent, $1 pieces, and your
That is so cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Oh, check out this old school radio. I love these old school things. Oh, look at this old school thing here too.
Another radio.
I love radios. I'm a big radio nut.
Another radio.
I gotta think
Yeah,
of your
back
nickname
at
last
the house, we got tons of radios that bring over to your house too.
You used to ride a bicycle around the football field, bud?
Follow, you like this video,
My bicycle
leave a
steering.
comment. You know, hit the like button. And don't forget our friends at Action Auto Parts.
So we're gonna move on to the next one. I'm gonna give radio a break.
Deplane.
Is your medulla oblongata all fucked up?
Ow! Stop. Hurts.
Did mama say, mama say, mama say?
Ow, fucking prick, stop.
Was your old lady's name Jenny?
I'm really gonna shoot you in your fucking face, I'm just saying.
You say Jenny, I love you.
Ow.
Don't leave me, Jenny.
All right, guys, you guys are back with.
Hey, Barry, in high school, was you running and running and running? Did Jenny tell you to run? And you said I was swimming and swimming and swimming.
And I just started running and running.
And I never stopped for 12 years.
I chased tiny hands around the bed and just kept running and running.
Are there knee pads on because you're afraid to get shot in the buttocks again?
Ow.
Reach right up and bit you on
So-
the butt.
This one's pretty good. This tells you how well liked Barry is and how many people want to be in his videos.
All right, guys, you guys are back with Beaver & Son Garage. It's Halloween. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do the Halloween special. Some of the people that were supposed to be in the Halloween special backed out. But here's what we got. We got the legendary bounty hunter, the dog. Just got back doing 3 toes.
I don't know where the
And
fuck
of
is
course,
a
my
cactus
truck
like
is
that
sitting
at in
next to
Ohio.
it. My little rollback. My little bounty hunters are sitting right here next to the big boy right here. They're sitting side by side. And it's, you call, we haul. That's her truck. But she's down right now. Left front wheel is off. And Doug Hamilton's going to replace the brake hose right there. So it's got a bad brake hose. So my buddy Sam's over here today helping out. And we
You
just took
couldn't
a couple
replace
parts
a
from my buddy
fucking
Super
brake
Sam.
hose.
It's Sam, it's the seal man. And there's the new hose, there's the old hose. We gotta get a new hose on the truck. They cleaned up all the wiring and straightened all that up on the truck. So that truck will be together soon. And here's what we did for Sam. We towed this 3/4 ton big black Ford Super Duty in. We just towed that in, dropped it off. And this van here, we towed it in and dropped it off. And one more over here. That's little Kia right there. So we just did 3 tows for our buddy. And we're so happy we was able to help him out and remove these junk cars off his property and help out my buddy. And you can see he's got it loaded full of junk. So, you know, yeah, I don't know if we're either gonna haul it to the scrap on Monday or Tuesday this week, or he may sell it to my buddy Scott Wilson, the owner of the company here.
Why
Yeah,
would Scott Wilson want any of them vehicles? Look at him. Well, what? He's gonna give your buddy what, $300 a pop for the car? What's he gonna do with them?
What year? I
Hey,
can't
what are
talk.
you gonna do?
What year was that
Sam?
made?
Sell to Scott, or are you just gonna? Whatever you want. So that's up to Super
Why would
Sam
you
whether
tow
he's
him
gonna
up to the
make
shop?
a deal with the boss on these. If not, we'll haul them to the shredder. And
Whatever.
you know, so come through
See,
there.
he act like he's doing it for free. You heard what he said, right?
Then we'll split
The
it.
rest
Yeah, we'll
of
haul
what
him in
we
and
done
split him.
at the van and this truck, and then this little car. It's kind of neat little car, but
Ain't it kind of funny how
it's
your
got
own
some
fucking...
damage. We just bought that.
Instead of your friend letting you sound like this great fucking awesome dude, your friend called you out basically on here. Did I tell the full story?
Who did that? It wasn't me. Yeah, it was like that already. So that busted headlight, little Kia, little 4-door. A clean little car except for the damage right there, the busted windshield. You got a spider right there. There's your
Hey,
Halloween.
Barry, did you do that when you fucking got mad because we put out a video?
right there.
Now
There's
listen,
a Halloween spider
Listen.
in the windshield of this car. And that's all we got. We just wanted to show you, you know, what we're doing right now. And unfortunately, we're not going to get our Halloween special in today. And it'll have to be maybe later this week, because some of the guys that were going to participate in it backed out. Their wives said they couldn't participate. But that's okay. We'll get somebody else.
Wives
We'll still have a
told them
Halloween
they
special,
couldn't
just
be
gonna
on
be a
your
little late.
video.
that's what I'm saying. Repeat that again.
Yeah. Sucker. Barry, you know better. You fucking know better. Your feelings are hurt so bad right now. Them dudes didn't want to be nowhere near you. They probably said it before they met you, and then they smelt you, and they was like, dude, I can't be around him that fucking long.
So Barry just said their
That
wives
man's
said they
doing
couldn't
that.
be in his video.
That man's doing that, but it probably has an LS in it. I can't tell if it's 3/4 ton. It looks like it probably got 6.0 in that motherfucker.
That's it. That's us here at Beer and Sun Garage.
Man, also
We just wanted to show you where we're getting back retired. We're working on a Sunday on Halloween.
The van off the top of it.
So we've watched that one. Now let's do the Pole Barn Garage video.
Sometimes the greatest rush
Hey Google, play my Slowdown playlist.
is not rushing at all. The all-new Nissan Murano with Google built in.
Okay, guys. Here we're back in our makeshift pole barn garage, and it's up. And it's tarp set.
Until the
tarp
first
down.
strong wind comes, it's up.
So we got it up, and kind of happy with it. We're going to get some
Look, he got
bungee
that gas
cords,
tank set up for his asshole.
uh,
You see that shit?
different things to make it a little bit more sturdy.
I guarantee you, sits on that gas
because
tank when
it's-
you start working.
Two tarps coming together. I got a little daylight right there. So I got to fix that. Bungee cord down. Stakes these poles in the ground. And yeah.
Barry, okay,
So I
let
got a
me
little
teach
snow on
you
it,
something
was
here, man, if you're willing to
trying
learn
to put it up.
because you can't get right.
It's covered
If a
again.
tarp has
so.
slack in it like that,
It's
it
okay.
ain't gonna be stuck down for long.
We'll
When
get
you put
it,
a tarp down on
right
something,
back
you better have
off
that
and-
fucker pulled tight.
We're gonna get some heat. We're gonna pump some
Anything the
heat
wind
in here
can catch
from
will
a,
rip it right out.
I guess
He's gonna use a bungee cord, dude. What's a bungee cord designed to do?
Stretch, but if you had it pulled tight, like and the bungee cord pulled tight, it would be fine. But you can't have it all flipsy flapsy like that and expect it not to fucking tear out of the ground or blow over, or blow away, or
the
rip.
salamander turbo heater, and also there's kerosene heaters
The
and all kinds
funniest
of
thing
different
about
things
it,
I can
so
do
he
around
has
here.
a shop.
But there it is.
Basically
There's
a
the full
4-car
garage.
shop.
It's up, and it's going to be serving. Yeah, like I said, I bought 10 of these, so these are at least 2 of them right here. So I may go around.
Capital One bought 10 of those.
Tarps. He's talking about tarps, not the canopies. He bought 10 tarps, man.
Put them up over every car, stake them, tarp them. You know, that'll help keep, you know, the elements off of them. So, you know, we got,
The canopies come with
you
the
know,
canopy.
8 more to go. So we got 2, 4, 6. We could do, 2, 4, 6. We could do 3 more cars.
Over.
So yeah, so we'll probably do, you know, maybe the hearse and the Mach 1 and a couple of these cars around here, maybe a Duster or maybe even Christine. Christine's only got one side cleaned out, so we still got to get in there and finish
Hey,
cleaning the other side out. But we want to come on and show you what our pole barn garage looks like, our makeshift garage,
Got so much junk to make
and it'll sure keep the elements off of you. I'm gonna have to get another little tarp to drop down to the front. It didn't cover it. It covers all the way around the sides and the back. There are 2 12 by 24 tarps, and it covers it all the way down, both sides and the back. So that's a win, you know.
Oh yeah, dude.
Them tarps were expensive. They weren't cheap. And so we got both sides covered. And we don't have nothing in the front, so we'll get another tarp. Luckily, I got a couple more, and we'll drape one over and down. So, and that's it. So, wanted to show you, you know, how cheap you can make your own pole barn.
You just bitches said it was too expensive. I can't afford that shit.
It's a makeshift.
Bitch's garage.
It's a makeshift one. You can see it's blowing around.
Yeah.
It'll probably blow off. I don't have a bungee cord down, but I'll get a bungee cord down. And it,
I mean, I don't really want to go any further because I'm worried he's gonna do shout outs and
You get right to you. What do you? If I remember right.
So let's find another one Barry video, and then we'll go to the rich video, and then we'll end this out.
Oh shit, I gotta get drugs out, man. Oh, that firewood shit. It's pretty warm though, man. Really don't need a fire, but no.
Gotta get the crystal out, do you?
Huh?
Gotta get the crystal out, do you?
I gotta make sure that the fucking the iodine and shit ain't froze. You know what I mean? Move, bro. I got here and fucking bust all your bubble packs.
Ow.
Put them in the blender and get all that shit ground up.
Alright, so we're gonna do this video while Dad's doing out there, do what he's doing.
I gotta get all the shit, pull off the matches. I mean,
And moving at the same time.
This is good old radio. Radio Beamer.
It's got brakes. Be a little spongy.
Night, Dawn.
Alright, I'll move this one over here. Here we go, yeah. Yeah, I know, I got the hood up. Alright, let's move to 75 now. 70 is out of the way. Yeah, I'm shocked it started, really. That thing has been sitting since, yeah, summer.
And that matters why?
Good thing about the 75, she's already been started and ready to, pretty much primed and ready to go. All fluids have been checked. Actually, I just had her out at the bank today.
Just go to the damn bank. I'm just says I'll probably
See, that's
make
what I
some
like
people
right
mad.
there.
I am not a Cadillac guy at all.
Right.
Unless one I am
Of
a
course.
fan of one, and that's a 59.
This thing's already been started and primed and
That's the
ready
only
to go.
Cadillac I like.
you wish you could afford to drive a Cadillac,
Right.
broke bitch.
Let's see here.
Tell you what, it wouldn't have hurt so bad to get smacked in the T-bone in.
Neutral.
Man, I listened to this man cry for 3 days over this shit. I live with pain every fucking day. He's crying with
Listen,
back pain.
listen. It's not
Well,
only physical pain, it's emotional pain too.
I think he'd be used to that after fucking,
Back in your spot, old 75.
Living with you for 25 years, yeah, or 26 years, I should be. Putting up with you and Grandpa for all these freaking years, I should be used to emotional pain.
after being the pivot man and all our circuit jerks. I mean,
Right? Circuit jerks?
I think that's
What's
good.
a circuit jerk?
I'll have to get out and take a look.
It's when you're using a DeWalt drill sitting on the ground and you're sweating. And you squeeze the handle and you squeeze the trigger and it lights you up.
Go.
Yeah, the top of the 6x6.
Go to hell, Dad. We're not gonna talk about that right now.
Circuit jerk.
And again, it's cold, so.
I still have twitches from that shit.
Or when you're holding the super coil and somebody turns the distributor. That's a circuit jerk.
You're not funny. I mean, his mom, Ryan's mom and dad, aka Barry's mom and dad, had a really nice house. I mean, look at the place.
A.K.A. Barry in the first room.
Meanwhile, the old, yeah, it's definitely smoking. It's smoking up the street a little bit. It's good to have her on a little bit. Let's see here. All right, in the spot, I think.
Why'd you? I'm confused on what the fuck the point of the video is.
Yeah. That's closer. Yeah, actually, I mentioned in part 1 that I'm not exactly the best or proficient at maneuvering.
Maneuvering.
Yeah, that's good.
How the fuck do you have a driver's license?
Gotta get the 70 out of the street because it's kind of smoking up the neighborhood.
I don't know, after Thursday,
Boy, that engine need an overhaul.
I have you know,
Look at that
Thursday
blue
wasn't
smoke.
my fucking fault. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Never is, never is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Dad, can you say that the fucking the fucking desk you hit in New Mexico was somebody else's fault? I think not.
It was 100% my fault.
Exactly. We are not the same. I was gonna try to get him to Beanberry back up. I was gonna pay him.
He's got the fuel. Alright, let's see here.
It's sister's fault. We're going to Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's warmed up now. Really, it's really moving pretty good. Yeah. Brakes, yeah, everything's feeling good. Control. Drive. Yeah.
We actually went to Las Vegas
Reverse.
last time.
I'll go back this time. All depends on what happens. All depends on what happens this week. I'm back. If we do, I gotta have money to mom and
Yeah, it's not exactly lined up like I like it. Yeah. It's a little bit off.
I'd like to go see the dam again there in Nevada, but
yeah. I mean, we'll do something, man. I mean, we'll probably take off next Saturday, maybe Sunday.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna go
Well,
down
this
to
thing back in spot, I'm telling you.
because I'll probably never get down that way
You
again.
run your fucking mouth, you'll have one soon.
I'd like to go see. We'll have to go check that out.
I wouldn't mind going to Desert Valley.
Yeah.
I mean, just to see if they does fucking film a little bit, maybe look around. I doubt they will, but kind of just hurts, dude.
Don't fucking stick with your insulin needle.
It got hurt.
Got
I
it.
don't want to find out. I don't like
You know what kind of piece of shit abusive father I was?
I don't
I
know.
got a hold of
Streets
fucking a coil like you fucking zap me or spark plugs.
That's the question.
Back in the day when I used to tap to prick my finger and touch my sugar, I'd take that little clip and I'd walk up behind him and I'd pop him around the neck with it.
Oh yeah.
Good times, good
Actually
times.
lined up together. But yeah,
Now keep on the toes,
there's
man.
70 running.
Future not to be placed.
There's 75 running.
You wear your surroundings at all times.
I just got tempted to start the 69 up too, where I got all 3 caddies running in the cold winter.
I'm all running before winter. Shouldn't you be running before spring?
Now I gotta put the battery back in the 66 next.
Oh, Ryan thought he had it made. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm about to get this house, man. Look,
Yeah,
I
I
got
get
this
the
shit
take out
made.
the 69, but that's a lot of work
They
to do all
said,
that.
why are you special? Not the other grandkids.
Yeah, I'll just do a video on just the
Have you not
two.
looked at me?
75 and 70.
He probably did. Grandma, you know why I'm special. I like.
Now Now we know what I like bicycles, folks.
Smoking away.
Skittles,
I always say, smoke 'em
popcorn,
if you got 'em.
Kool-Aid. Who needs GPS, man?
Ryan's so special, dude. Fucking Barry walks in and goes, "Man, it's chilly out." And fucking Ryan grabs a fork and a spoon and runs outside.
Bowl in the spoon.
I see some lights, I guess, huh? Always gotta check, make sure all my lights work on my cars.
Always, man.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Oh, you failed miserably, you son of a bitch.
judging by the rigged up dash lights,
You can tell your Barry Beamer's kid because you failed miserably at
Good
that
to
one.
know. Headlights are working. Huh. I guess that headlight switch is really gone bad.
So you think your headlight switch is bad because you got a tail light out?
Oh.
Now we know why nothing is fixed.
Well, I say it's a good thing I had this car out and I checked it, just in case I needed it.
both
Found out
closed.
it's an interesting thing about 70 is the bottom lights are reflectors. So as you can tell in the camera, they're reflecting the light from the camera. So the bottom lights don't do anything, they're just reflectors. That's the way they came. Okay, well, see my turn signals work. Okay, that's a plus. Well, that turn signal's flashing pretty good. Alright,
Alright,
see the right.
flashing awful fast.
Don't rig them with the toggle switches.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, because they can't figure out dash lights, they get some LED lights and put them in the dash lights.
Well, it tells me 70 is going to need a little bit more work.
Oh, buddy,
Yep.
it's been sitting there since you moved in.
Turn that off.
What the hell's your buzzer stuck on for?
Alright, let's check out the lights on 75. Because I was driving that today.
Man, it sounds like that shit's knocking.
It is. Someone even said in the comments, sounds like
Alright.
it sounds a little rough there.
First off, that's what I love about these cars, these old 75s. Yep, the old courtesy marker light on the side of the pillar right there. Oh yeah, we got full lights, full running lights in back. Yep. License plate lights, yeah. Full on lights.
Fuck
see.
yeah, man. Winning!
Never mind, it's
Better
as
lights
big as a
doing
freaking
good.
Freightliner.
You better feed that little man before he jumps to that motor and beats you to death.
Headlights, perfect. So yeah, this is a car I can count on for at night and daytime. Interior lights. And
Just look how far that car has fallen in 5 years.
That's fucked up. I mean, it's clean on the
Oh,
inside.
yeah.
I mean,
I always
I'm not a
like
big
my cars
caddy
out.
man, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's clean on the
Footstools.
inside.
And
Not
interior
no
lights
more.
are looking good. Yeah.
But y'all are
Leather
saving
interior.
cars. Because if you was saving them, the car would only got
Yep.
better from that point on. Not fucking worse.
Second time would do, yeah. All right. Well, I'd say this is a winner. Yep, it's a winner. It's a win. Yeah.
I bet when Barry was a little kid, his parents had like friends and shit over, and Barry like
We'll turn
worked
the
home
radio
or
on.
something.
But I
I bet
want
they made him use like a
copyright
back
on
door.
that.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Mm.
Is that the same coat your dad wears now?
Yeah. Pretty bad when you outgrow your coat and your dad can take over.
Yeah, I
with
gotta
you.
roll the window up, man. Do that next. Well, I think that would do us for a Beamer and Sun Garage.
On a serious
Please
note, Ryan, if
remember
you
to
would take
like
the channel
and
back and do this
subscribe.
shit right here, man, your channel would grow. If you would take your channel back and you actually do something with it, I think it would grow. I mean, your dad's what's killing it. And then why is it, Barry, that you want to talk shit? I mean, don't you know, Ryan, why don't you man up, dude? And admit, you be talking to your aunt and uncle. I mean, your dad, you got your dad thinking that they're stalking you and everything else. Why are you going to be like that? I mean, be a man. You can talk to who the fuck ever you want to talk to. You're 40 fucking years old, dude. I think that's pretty fucking pathetic. Your dad's on here talking about your uncle and everybody stalking you guys. But yeah, you be talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you be calling them. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Coward? I mean, I'm on your ass, but I'm calling as I see it.
Hello, everybody. If you're wondering why the camera is underneath the car, it's because I'm dropping the oil pan and I am pulling the connecting rod with the bad piston out. It shouldn't take too long.
Look, dude, I mean, Rich wants to talk about that car. It's in great shape. Check this out, man.
And
I'm glad you did this. There is no bolt in that, dude. There is no body mount left in that car. There's probably not one left. Which is normal for a car like that. I'm not saying it's not.
Usually the bolts are still in place.
A lot of times they're not, though. I mean, especially on them. I mean, I think Dee talked about that one time. But, and it's all good that it's not, but stop acting like it's something it ain't. Call it for what it is. I mean, even all my cars are junk. I mean, I don't claim it to be anything but that.
The one car I used to claim not to be junk is I'm pretty sure junk now.
I don't know what it is with cars and decent cars that you have getting smashed. I mean, he had a beautiful Ventura, man.
I'm gonna cry now.
Beautiful. I mean, I got a picture of it someplace, and the tree out front just crushed it. And we literally just, I mean, it was ready to drop. Parked it out front, and the neighbor's tree crushed it. I mean, the paint wasn't as nice as the veteran. I'm not saying it was purple, and it needed a paint job, but nice Ventura, man. First car he was, well, no, the Cutlass was the first car he was really into.
Mm-hmm.
We had a 442 at one point. It wasn't a complete car, but and I still got title to it.
It was a hunk of shit.
But it was a real 442. It was a parts car for the other Cutlass, and it was a two-door post. Well, obviously, it was a post car. Try to find doors for them motherfuckers. Whew. Tell you what, good luck. And when you do, you're gonna pay for them. Hence why it didn't have doors when we got it. Good thing is, regular doors will fit on it. They just windows won't work right. Shit.
Okay, so here I come. Here. Drop the oil pan.
You knock that shit off. You just want to knock it off.
See, there's ratchets. And with a rubber hammer, we might have to get a different, or get the hammer, but I don't know. We can start here.
So there was the first day in Indiana, for me anyway, that I could go outside and get comfortable with shit in a button-up shirt.
Right
You know,
now,
you just
suspension's
wear a long
already
sleeve shirt.
dropped down.
It was nice. I even split wood like that. It was nice. I put a jacket on. Everybody remember set your clocks? What time is it? Yep, everybody set their clocks. I got to set the clock. So what time is your phone set right now? 3 o'clock in the morning?
301.
Gotta get the trans lines
Sometimes
off
it's
of the,
No, your phone automatically jumps. See, this still says 2. Your phone already jumped. That they automatically do.
we gotta go in.
So what time you got? 3 what?
301.
What's that? 3:20?
Now, here it is. Okay. Now the oil pan has already been cleared. And I want to clean the
You got
oil
her phone
pump.
rich
But
lately? Is he doing anything?
right now I'm more
Nope,
concerned with
it's
getting this
been
darn
going.
piston
It will.
out because it was a pain in my butt yesterday. Okay, so put that there.
Only a moron would do this shit like you're doing, like.
Alright. What's that? Garbage. Okay.
And to be honest, seriously, Rich, if you're watching this or you do see everybody say anything, I mean, seriously, man, for what you've got in that motor and bullshit parts, just an oil pan gasket alone, you probably could have bought another small block that ran and
Should
drove.
be that one right there. Okay. Where did I put them now? Okay, here we go.
don't you jack the
Yep,
damn
these
thing
two
up?
right here. And once I get this on here, I'll be able to get them off.
I kind of wish he didn't lose his house and shit, dude. At least he'd still be doing something. I mean, besides fucking bicycles and fucking Hot
Well,
Wheels.
what we're trying to do is back the connecting rod off of the cap.
Huh?
Alright. I think that's about it now. My ratchet.
Where you poking at, man? I wonder you're over there. Look how you're just poking away at shit. You don't know what the fuck you're poking at. God damn, violent.
I think it's going to take a little more finessing than that. For some reason, I don't believe that that's just going to be enough for it.
What's he doing, bud? Did I hear him right? He's trying to get the cap off the rod?
He's trying to get the piston out.
Oh, let me go get the hammer.
He's
That way I could just, you know, like tap the ratchet while the rubber handle is on that. Because I don't want to damage anything. I just want it out.
Yes, folks, you want to use your ratchet as a blunt instrument
Be
to
right back.
violence when you want your piston out of your
Hey,
engine.
Rich, you're kind of sexy for that. Maybe some eyeshadow, a little bit of eyeliner. I don't know, man. Enough vodka, maybe?
What you know about Slav life?
Call your Rachina and we might be good to go, buddy.
Is that Bondo on the body support?
I don't know if it's Bondo. I don't know why I see it there. I'm not sure what it is, buddy. It could be old fucking Z-Bart. I mean, undercoating, whatever it's called. Back then it would have been Z-Bart. They was thinking that shit. My mom used to have all her cars with Z-Bart and Z-Barted. Rust proofing, whatever it's called. Alright, here we go.
Damn, does this fool not know how to shut his camera off and edit? Dude, I'm already at 10 minutes in. There we go.
As soon as I can fit myself back up underneath here.
I got some butter.
I'll go put that over here. All right. Now. Let's see. I think it's this one here. All right.
You don't know why last time.
All right, now.
Today is Saturday, right?
Mhm.
It's gonna be Sunday.
I hope this goes a lot sooner than later. Okay.
Night, Bruce.
I'm not too far behind you, man. Problem is, like I get up every hour and a half, 2 hours to put wood in the fire, but tonight I might not do that. I think it's warm enough that I can get away without it. I would hyperventilate if I breathe.
Or this will let her
breathe
roll.
like these fuckers.
You have to keep these nuts on there in order to
But
prevent
put your
it
nuts on the
from
door and go make the car run.
getting damaged. Okay, here's one.
What? No, listen, if you're knocking a rod out and you got the crank next to the rod, you don't want to have the nuts on them fucking studs. Them nuts will scratch the fuck out of that crank. Fucking idiot.
There's the cat. All right.
No wonder he has a hard time. He didn't even get a car enough where he could get underneath the son of a bitch.
The bridge still looks good. Let's get the cat out of here. Let's see, what's this look like? Jesus, man, this thing's in good condition. Shit, I'm surprised. 64 years and the darn thing's still going good. I like that. All right, now, let me get out of here. See if I can't pull this piston out. All right.
Son of a bitch.
Figure I'd bring y'all right here with me.
I thought he was gonna say, get off my
I'm gonna try and
ranch.
pull this out.
Or feed, five, four, up.
Okay, I'm gonna get a pair of vice grips on that. And turn it, and that should actually get her out.
Talking about.
I don't know. I know I'm looking at this hood.
I mean, talking about vice grips and
What are we supposed to be seeing? Are we supposed to be seeing what you're seeing?
damn it, did you borrow Barry's apparatus, put it on backwards?
I've got a berry apparatus.
Put this down.
Holy shit. And the channel didn't take off, imagine that.
Because I have to see what I'm doing. I can't do this with one hand.
What are you doing, bro?
Trying to figure out which way is.
I don't know, it's from a lifter. I mean, you wouldn't want to do it like that anyway. You crush that lifter and stick in that board. What the fuck are you trying to pull, Rich? You got that awful tight on whatever it is. Tell me that's not a piston or a rod. What the fuck is it?
Yeah, he's trying to pull the rod.
What the fuck? So he locked that on the wrist pin that's to the left, I guess?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Right out.
Buddy, take your jack handle for your little jack, the hollow end. Stick it up on there past the fucking main, or the rod bolt. Stick it up. The rod bolt right in the center of it. Put it on it and just give a little tappity, tappity, tap.
Well, here's the thing: if the top is shattered, like you said, with no rings, nothing, then what's got stuck in there so deep?
I think it just busted the top, like the top. You still got the oil rings and all that shit on it. I mean, it's from him trying to do the valves on it. The car ran when it came, and he tried to run the valves and smack one of the pistons. That's what he did. Probably did it with the car running and kept just tightening it down, tightening it down, tightening it down, something bad.
Okay. So they doing squat with that cap on there. Okay.
Ain't going to squat with that cap on it, huh?
What do you think that's going to do if you're trying to pull a piston? What are you doing? I've never seen nobody pull a piston like this. I mean, you drive pistons out. You don't pull pistons out. Yeah, it's hitting the ridge. Whatever's up in there's hitting the ridge.
Who goes out there and works in a watch like that?
Somebody I don't know its basic safety procedures. What kind of idiot uses a bench grinder with long fucking hair unless their hair got all tangled up in the fucking bench grinder? I mean, it takes a real fucking dumbass to do some
What
shit
kind
like
of
that.
fucking doper grabs a hold of a fucking timing channel on 4-wheel and lets his fingers get whacked off?
I know, the stupid fucking people, man. I mean, I get sick of dealing with dumbasses, man. Fuck.
What kind of fucking Riri fucking can't sees a fucking shelf a mile up the road and hits it still?
Fuck cards, man. I mean, you fucking people from Indiana.
And then makes their son, who, you know, has brain issues, get out and walk across the highway looking for shit.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I couldn't get out in front of the car. I felt sick, dude. The one time I didn't take the extra rental car insurance, I was sick, dude. The second time, third time maybe in my life when I thought, God, just let me drop dead right now. I mean, fuck,
You're gonna shit when you go back next week and they hand you the keys to the same car.
I'm be like, yeah, I'll pass, man. I'm going to another rental car company. I don't want. Dude, that car was gutless. Had 6,000 miles on it, dude, and going up the mountains, it sounded like it was screaming. Dude.
They're gonna let you go. No, we insist. This is your car now. We didn't fix the bumper damage.
I insist. I'll pass. You refund that money pretty quick. I agree with somebody.
Freaking rings on it. It should be coming off. The rings are on the upper part, not the lower part.
Make sure you show that RX off, that generic Rolex.
You don't want to be late for the job you don't have.
Or the date you don't have.
That's so he knows it's time to eat. In 5 minutes. Every 5.
Now, damn it, that he was gonna quit smoking, but didn't you know that smoking caused him to have a heart attack?
Fuck yeah, quit smoking on the heart. I know, man. That's what the fucking heart doctor told me too, and the liver doctor and every diabetes doctor. Hey man, you quit smoking, you're gonna die. Do not quit smoking. In fact, if you're only smoking a half pack a day, smoke a pack. If you're smoking a pack, smoke 2. You know he's still got the rock cap on that, right, with the nuts?
Right.
You know he does. You know he fucking does.
Why won't this damn thing budge?
I mean, that wrist pin will no longer be around by the time you're done.
Wasn't around when he pulled it out with the freaking arbor press.
Eat your rods. Why would you do that?
That just makes him weaker.
What do you think beating down on it's gonna do? Squires won't do it. We'll get two.
Come on.
No, you ain't got temper load either. I bet if you count how many times he's clipped them, unclipped them, clipped them, unclipped them, he's put them back under 12 times.
This should be like an ASMR fucking video.
It should, for people out there breathing and shit. That's what that is, like the ASMR video, the eating and shit.
Stealthy
Obnoxious
sleep.
noises.
The hell, man? Now it's like stuck and stuck.
He is starting to get pissed off, dude.
I can't help it, man. This is entertaining. I don't know why you're shutting this thing off, dude. I watch it.
Dude, listen. He's fucking better. Fuck.
If I turn around, it's something else. Can't just come out and be easy. It's got to be a freaking difficult pain in the ass.
Freaking difficult. Not a real man risk would have said, motherfucker, and throw the hammer through the window.
Stop, dude. Stop. Ow. Oh.
Rick, I'm going to tell you the secret right now of what you're doing wrong. You need a bigger hammer. Yeah, and that rod is just smacking off the crank. Dude, bang, bang, bang. You know it is. I mean, on God.
I don't get it. I really just don't
Obviously.
get it. Why in the hell is it being so difficult?
About the only honest thing you've ever said is you don't get it.
Rich, I might share this video. This video is good. And he keeps going and going.
Ain't budging. I don't know what the hell's up with it now. Now there's another freaking problem to hold me up.
Yeah, you pulled the wrong rock cap off,
For
probably.
no reason at all. But it just came right the hell out. But no. Everything in my life has got to be completely difficult. Oh, shit.
Fuck me, dude. This dude is fucking Hey, go to Beer Southern Garage. They got a baseball bat you can use.
I'm surprised you ain't ever seen him smoke 3 cigarettes. He's stressed. You just see me out here with the salt on a minute, cutting that middle bar. I was thinking about my web in there. Cutting that course board out.
Trying to wire the block out so it relieves the pressure. Smoke break. You're gonna see him here in a minute with a cigarette in each hand.
Right. This crap. Where the hell is it?
How many YouTubers do y'all see get butthurt like this on the
Dude, listen. You would if I had a friend like this, which I wouldn't have a friend like this, but if I had a friend like this and I was working with him right now, I would fuck him so hard because I would seize it. Actually, like if I knew he was looking for a wrench, I'd move it. You know what I mean? I would fuck with him hard. I mean,
he just
I did this yesterday at 6 in the morning, and at 9:30 I was so freaking stressed out I went the hell asleep until 3 p.m. because of this crap.
People that are stressed don't go to sleep.
Stupidness. Dumb crap. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
how many engines you took apart? You got a lot of experience.
This one. He's pissed.
Hey, right now he reminds you of the bus driver on Billy Madison, dude. I'm about to turn the fucking bus around, fuck you, fucking kids, fucking
I just
bitches,
think we
fucking.
get back the hell up. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I'm getting rather annoyed with this shit.
I couldn't tell. I thought it was just steam coming out your ears.
I don't know why you don't use some of that money from Adam Sandler, dude, to fix this car.
Just beat it.
The other way.
He gave up on a piston, now he's trying to rip the fucking
Engine out of the car.
rip the fucking cam out of it or something.
No, I know what he's doing. I think his Delbert has to try to turn the crank on the fucking engine.
I watch him turn it the wrong way and come away from the rod and just wedge it against the fucking cylinder. That's probably what he's done. He's probably turned the engine over and got the rod wedged against the cylinder. Between the crank and the cylinder, and it's just been digging into the crank. I mean... I'll be turning it the right way, dum-dum. You don't have a cap on it.
I thought people that were highly stressed out couldn't go to sleep. Like that was one of their big things.
His sweat's just pouring off his full, man.
Yeah, that water weight, it's got to burn off him somehow. Instead of taking the pistons out one at a time, he's undone both of them and then repeated to spin the crank.
Right? I mean, it's gonna pull away from one of them. I mean, it's just, it's insane. He's nuts, dude. It's fine as long as you're pushing, but the minute it's time to pull the rod, it's gonna pull away from the rod, and then if you keep spinning it around, it's just gonna wedge it again. I mean, it's bad.
Holy shit.
Yeah! Rich! Woo! Way to go! 6 hours later. Success, folks!
There she is, folks. She's out. The bearings don't look bad at all.
They don't. I'll give them that. They don't. But it's a small block, man. They're like $1.99 a piece.
Oh, damn it, Dad. There's that Dodge truck that he has so much trouble with.
No, folks. I mean, this dude had firewood for days, man. Fuck, dude. You know he didn't haul that shit in.
He left it there.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sure he did. But, I mean, look. I mean, he had fire. That looks like oak or something. I can't tell what exactly, but that looks hardwood there, man.
The connecting rod is shot to shit.
He had it made there.
Connecting rod shot the shit, Dad.
I'll probably take it right off right now.
Probably take it right off right now.
So if you can push that wrist pin out by your hand, that's a floating wrist pin, and hell, you got performance
Central
engineering.
piston.
There's a folks in your piston, buddy. It's supposed to be tight in your rod.
Alright, folks. I think that's going to be calling it for the day because it's actually pretty bad out. But as you can see, this is the broken piston. And there are pieces missing out of the side of it.
It literally broke. It looks like perfectly
but
ran oil ring.
There's no scarring to the
Look at the side piston. There's a
cylinder
big
wall.
gouge in the side of the piston, but there's no scarring in the
With
cylinder.
that missing. There were a lot of pieces that were in the pan that I drained this with. So looks like we're on the track to rebuilding now. All right, well, please like and subscribe.
Alright, you guys, I'm going to call it there for the night. See all you guys tomorrow. Next night. See you guys. Yep. Much love. Again, recap. Brian is on disability. Barry's a fucktard. And Rich just got mad about beat the windows out of 57 Chevy.
If you guys got any more videos like this you want us to look at, I'm sure I'll put mine fucking look at them.
Oh, yeah. See you guys next time. Much love. See you later, Fasting. I know you're in here. Bruce, Don, see everybody later. Bye bye.